Hello everyone, this is Stormy Cloud 21, and tonight I'm going to bring you a couple versions of beasts of the Mesozoic, Medusaceratops, lokii. Check this out. One of these on the left is fan's choice. The other one is the previous one we had from wave one, right there. I love this, absolutely love this repaint. Right here, it's the exact same creature, same sculpt, just different colors. You could have a male and a female. I would pick this one to be the male, and that's the female. So here is the back of the packaging. There are similarities, but there are differences with both. You get a card, you get information on those cards. You get a different box art design, different figures, fan choice figures. A couple of these being repaints right here and that one. And other design of this type Styracosaurus. Here is that wave one. It's covered up by this right now, I know. But in wave one, here is your Medusaceratops. In your fan's choice, here is your Medusaceratops right there. Then if you flip both boxes and lay them down like this, and you'll see that your fan's choice is number 26 for the Medusaceratops. Your other regular version is number 5 for Medusaceratops. There's 20 points articulation for both, realistic movement and detail, a profile card included, of course, with every dinosaur like this that you buy. When you put the boxes side by side, you'll see that they are close to the same height. This is actually a little taller than the original box. You'll see there's a definite difference here with that Triceratops. This Triceratops is shrunk down a little bit, and the coloration of the box is different. And also it says fan's choice up there, Beast of the Mesozoic. Same information, but you can see there's a definite difference in the packaging. And in looking at the bottom of the box, you can see there's also a definite difference in packaging design, as well as barcodes for each one of these Medusaceratops, as expected. This one being in 2020, the original, this one being in 2022 as well. Join the dinosaur toy revolution. Here is that original design for that card. All that information right there. The wave one checklist also hidden underneath here. I love the shiny reflectiveness of that. It's so cool. Again, this is the original right here, right up in your face. Oh, so nice. All that reflective. Wow. And there's your dinosaur in there, the Medusaceratops original. And then again, pulling this one over here. And now here is the fan's choice. Such beautiful colors. Wow. Totally amazing. And then flipping on the back of that packaging, you would see there is the profile card on the outside of the box, but it comes with one inside as well. Information right there, and another checklist for the fan's choice winners on the back of the packaging. So I say for this review, it'll be all the more interesting if we open up these two together. Of course, I will have more Beasts of the Mesozoic reviews coming up soon, but we're starting off with Medusaceratops. The suspense is building. I'm opening up the original first. Look in there. I know this has been out for at least 2 years, probably more, almost 3 years. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. Definitely fully in on this. This is absolutely beautiful and totally amazing. With this light shining on here, it's all the more beautiful in person, as I know it is a little beautiful as well on camera. Oh. And of course, you've got this nice background of this swampy looking area with those trees. Wow. Loving that as well. So every Ceratopsian is going to come with this piece of paper telling you how to attach the tail, dipping it in hot water. And that's to heat up the joints. Here's that beautiful card. And it's a very sturdy, nice card. It's not going to tear in half real easily. I mean, I guess it could, but I'm definitely not. I'm keeping this as long as I live. That's my plan. So beautiful. And there's some information about this creature. Such a beautiful, gorgeous design for a profile card that you can keep with your beautiful dinosaur. And here is that beautiful dinosaur still in the packaging. Let's take this one out real quick and also show you the fans' choice as well. So then right off the bat, here is this beautiful dinosaur. Look at the paint inside there from the overspray from that. Oh, that's so cool. It's a very gorgeous ceratopsian, one that I've wanted for a long time, very long time, since I saw the reveal. I think I may have been waiting upwards of 3 years for this moment tonight. So here is this tail. Here's the top, here's the bottom, here's the side, there's inside of there. And the ideal thing to do would be to put this in warm water before adding it. But with a little strength, I've been able to sometimes do it anyway. But it looks like tonight I better stick it in some warm water, so we'll be right back. So you take your tail, you dip it in the water, and let it sit there for a while, maybe 20 seconds. So honestly, I didn't have to really heat up the water all that much for that long. And I counted for just 20 seconds and it just goes right on there. And you can articulate it all around with that ball joint. So for articulation, you have the back leg has a really wide range of articulation with that. And you can also go in and out a little bit. You also have the swivel right here with the back leg, and then you can bend at the knee as well. Like that, just a little bit. You're gonna have to wait for these joints to get moving. There's some articulation right there, as well as forward. There's some swivel right here, some swivel right here, and you've got forward and back movement with that. And then you've got the midsection, can move, mostly swivel like this. Then you have the front legs like this. There's a bend right there, this joint, and then there is a swivel. Gotta let it get accustomed. This can move forward and back as well, more as it gets accustomed, and then you can swivel as well. The front foot with the neck, you have movement to the side, each side, and down a little bit, and you can move back and look up a little bit. You've got this head separate from the neck, and so it turns with the neck very well to look away from you or towards you, and up, and of course, like we were saying, down. And then look at that beautiful patterning all over the frill and all of this striping on the brow horns, and as well as up here on the frill all around. I love, there's just like a purple and the blues and oranges and yellows, and the eyes being blue with the pupil being like maybe a dark blue or a black. And then you've got grays in here. You do have jaw articulation, but this is not ready for that yet. The jaw is tight at this moment. A little bit of paint missed, right there on the tip of the horn. Can clean that up though. Add some color with a gray paint pen, most likely. Here is the back. Now this is the body, the same exact body as the Styracosaurus is used for this same ceratopsian. So just a nice point out about that this is the same exact body, feet and everything, neck, tail. The only thing difference is this head sculpt on that dinosaur, making it different, and of course the paint color. So from here, this whole section's new, but this whole section is all same as Styracosaurus exactly. Trust me, I own it. I know. I've had it for a long time and I take pictures. So now we're going to move on to the fan's choice next of the Medusaceratops. Before we do that, you can move in and out with the legs some as well. So I just wanted to point that out before that's not mentioned. And there you can see it's just absolutely beautiful on that background. It just fits right in. It's absolutely gorgeous and very photographic. So now that we have this gorgeous figure open, there is now one more thing left to do. Of course, would be to open this fan's choice back here. Guys, I am just getting way too excited. Here is another color form. The fan's choice of the ceratopsian Medusaceratops. Hello. Hello. I'm sliding it out of the box. It's coming out. And it's more beautiful than ever. Of course, it has the card information back here and the instructions on putting the tail in the water again as well. And so here is that beautiful fan's choice, which is also, again, Medusaceratops. Just like that one back there. But of course now in this other beautiful coloration. Similar, but different. And boy, that's really on there. So I moved that around a little bit. Now, before we show you this dinosaur again, we have the situation with the tail. Here's the bottom, here's the top, here's the side. Might have to put this in some warm water. And how we know that, because again, here's the instructions on doing that. Here is the beautiful profile card of this fan art, fan's choice, Medusaceratops, lokii. Beautiful picture, information on the dinosaur. So now I'm going to put the tail in water, heat that up, we'll be right back. So here we go again, sticking that tail in this warm water for at least 20 seconds to let it heat up. So now that I've heated that up, you just kind of apply some force and go back and forth like that. And there you go. You have an attached tail on camera. I love the iridescence, the shiny coloration of this, which was based off of a snake. Oh, wow. Look at the leg. Look at that. This torso is really nice and moving out of the packaging. I love the colors. You've got, this is like an orange mixed with a yellow and a green. Purple's in there, shimmering with a black, and the tans, the cream colors. All the same articulation as the previous one, as well as the same Styracosaurus back end body, or you could say Medusaceratops back end body, depending on which dinosaur you had first, I guess. The neck being able to go down and up. This one has better head articulation on this neck joint. So far, it's very able to move compared out of the box compared to the last ceratopsian I just showed right before this one. And the jaw is already looser, and inside you can see pink. There's some teeth in there. There's a tongue in there. this one is more ready to go. There's some gold right there. A look at the frill. You can see, I zoom in. There's the frill right there. So beautiful. Such a nice, cool ceratopsian dinosaur. There's the belly. Underneath the feet, all those sculpts of scales and things and osteoderms, and wow. It's just gorgeous. Knock it out of the park. Yeah. Beautiful dinosaurs. And right out of the packaging, it has all the same articulation like the last one, with the knees, joints, and the swivels in the feet, and bending forward. All these pieces is exactly the same as that one back there. So there's no need to show all of the articulation all over again. It's the same exact creature, but just repainted. And I think each one has their own special place of beauty, but I like this one way more than the original, but I still like them both very, very much. I would be remiss if I didn't show the fan art internal packaging, so I need to do that as well. So here is that fan art packaging. There's some ferns down here, and then there's some nice like cedar trees, and then there is flying reptiles. I don't know which species, but very cool. 3 of them there in the background with more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe, or more, possibly. A nice sunset sky, pink and purple. And then you can set your dinosaur on top of that nice background. There you go. So now would be the time in the review I need to show you the back of the packaging. Taking that off, here is the checklist for Wave 1. Zuniceratops, Chasmosaurus, Medusaceratops, Styracosaurus, Medusaceratops, Protoceratops, Triceratops, Diabloceratops, and Psittacosaurus. Also, this being the subadult Triceratops, as there is a very much larger. There's also now a small Protoceratops and a small Psittacosaurus. Just be aware of all these things. Soon there will be 3 youngling nestlings, Diabloceratops. The collection is growing quickly. So, as well as that, the fan's choice, which is the same type of dinosaur, exactly, minus the paint. But when you pull this piece off, so as soon as you pull this off, so looking at the back of the packaging, now free of the sliding artwork. Here is the other ones, Medusaceratops, the one we just looked at. There's Pachyrhinosaurus in the fan choice color. Torosaurus, oh, I love that. Styracosaurus over here. These are the fan choice winners, and they are already ready. So there's nothing else left to say for this review, but that I just love these. They're beautiful. They're a perfect addition. I'm so glad you have them in hand. A great choice to get both of these ceratopsian dinosaurs. So this is Stormy Cloud 21. I want to thank you for watching this review. Please remember, hit that like and subscribe button. See more cool stuff coming up soon. Thanks for watching, and talk soon.